Muy Gucci.
Uli, Uli, Uli. Oh, I am making sure everyone present has 1 hero point to start with. Refresh to 1. Start
I
session.
have not been utilizing my hero points.
They are there to be utilized. Rerolls are fun. So, who would like to recap last session for a hero point?
For a hero point? Well, the link's in there, you guys. Let's see.
We met Leshies, and they named Vruck the Green Thumb, and that's really all that matters.
That is all that matters.
It is all that matters.
Also, there was an owl bear and some skeletons or whatever.
And there was lots of misses and critical misses on this owlbear.
Oh.
It was infuriating.
It was a horrible, horrible fight.
Mm-hmm.
That was the fight where we learned how important debuffs are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Debuffs are awful.
Debuffs are awful, and inflicting debuffs on your opponent helps a lot.
They are great and terrible.
Yes. And that is Pathfinder in a nutshell. You need to inflict debuffs while buffing yourselves and trying to not get shit happen. But to be fair, owlbear nasty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a scroll with the forces and the deities.
Yes, you have access now to the Leshy deities and their little bit of lore, which I still need to give up to you at some point.
Mm-hmm. What else?
But if there is question. There was the Aeon Stone.
Yes, which I think Pandora has now. Right.
You have it slotted into your
Wayfinder.
Your Wayfinder, yep.
And
it only counts as 1 attunement that way.
Okay. Also,
So
Irako kind of earns Rock's respect by smearing blood on his cheeks.
Yeah, there was also the whole Fanged Rune situation, so Arako now has a short sword that is that has +1 on it as well as the Fanged Rune, so it is a +1 Fanged short sword. So when Arako ever pops that into their mouth, they will turn into a wolf, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And do like Sif, except it's a short sword as opposed to a long sword.
I wanted to suggest in character about having the shop built for the ability to get rid of this crossbow. It's useless.
Let's take a look at our journal.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We've got tip the
so
scales, do your eyes, cross your trees.
Yeah.
The trade
The
shop.
shop is up next anyway.
The trade shop is the one where you have to go, I believe you're supposed to head southwestward towards the savannah.
Do it. Get rid of that crossbow.
In order to get things going. However, there is something else to figure out. And that is... This seems to be a bit of a longer bit of travel. And you need to start getting transport going a little bit faster if you want to get a little bit further.
Yes, horses!
Horses. Yes. So...
Who do we need to speak to get horses?
Let's see. I believe... Who would be best to see about the haunts?
Oh, they're called haunts?
No. Horse haunts. Because funny name for horse.
Alright. Who do we need to speak to? Let me look at
I believe, Trinado may be able to have a bit of an idea, but I think you might be able to procure horses at some point. We can just simply, shuffle things around depending upon what you have available. I mean, given your... Yes. It is 2 gold to get a horse.
Let's see.
That's easy peasy.
Yeah, we got that. We're rich, bitch.
Yes.
No, we're not. Are we?
I got
Well-
mine and Senator's.
Senator can ride with somebody. Senator is a small creature and can take up a space. Well, actually, I think what is it? Senator moves at. Hold on. Having a peeky beaky at Senator themselves. Senator has the same speed as a horse,
Oh, okay.
so Senator can pretty much run alongside with the horses.
Nice.
Incredible.
So we need to speak to Tornado?
Trinado would be able to sort of point you towards where they have been, keeping horses and all that.
Trinado!
But,
Where are you? Where is he? I mean, have you seen him?
he's around, but you're able to find him on top of, still sitting on top of the back of his bear, named Dog. You're here. You're back. Looks like you did have a bit of a journey ahead. What can I help you with?
Feed horses.
Horses. Alright, follow me if you're looking for a particular amount of sorts. Probably given the plains, a good riding horse would be the best idea for you. Thankfully it's not exactly too much of a difference. Let's see here. Go. We generally have some sort of further pens and pastures a bit closer to the river near the north of town. But you should be able to, I mean, as long as you have a couple gold pieces in your pocket, you shouldn't have too much of an issue.
That won't be too much of an issue. You said where? Near the
North.
north.
You'll find some pastures north of the river, so keeping for a nice open space.
North of the river. Okay.
Well, pretty much it's still like within the first hex here.
Okay.
Just happens to
gotcha.
be where,
So it's close.
quote-unquote.
It's not too long of a
Yeah,
journey.
you do not have to travel days to get to the pastures. No, it is within town, so this is a within day to be able to purchase. So remove 2 gold from your pockets and
Our pockets is precious.
your pockets yes. They will not be in combat. These are purely a pet situation, and they will be available for you to ride and all that.
I need a war horse.
So you just -2 on remove coins?
Just
or?
-2, yeah.
Okay, I see. There we go. Removed 2. So traveled a day, at least a day.
Give me a second. I will figure out exactly when. So with overland travel. Travel activity. Trying to find where it is for movement. So let's see. Movement types. Nope. Types, speed, burrow types. Where did I have it? I know it's somewhere. It's encounter mode. Movement in encounters. Okay. Travel speed. Thank you. Exploration mode, travel speed. So let's see. Yeah, with 25 feet, it's only about 20 miles a day. So you're able to get 32 miles a day. So we can say that you can easily move a couple of hexes. You can move a couple hexes a day.
So we're like, we can go here, yes?
No. As
Oh.
in south, pretty much. If you can move a couple hexes a day.
Okay.
One
Just in
day
general.
travel, two squares.
Okay.
One day
Hexes.
of travel is 2 hexes.
Okay.
Yes.
For the record, Brucht has named his horse Nozad, which is Orcish for horse.
Of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. But yeah, let me see. Oh, actually, I have that. Shortcuts, yes. What's the Leshy village? And oh, right, you actually got back during the last week of things before you needed to go there, so give me a second. So, I actually need to, date? I need to make a quick a few self rolls. I forgot entirely to do the phase here.
While you're doing that, I need to buy some things from the shop. How do I?
You just click them and you can
They're under
drag
the
them
party.
into your
Oh,
but if you
shops,
need,
yeah.
yep, pretty much you can just drag stuff into your inventory. I think you can just pretty much purchase one at a time or whatever each bundle is. I think that is my. Let's see.
Oh shit! Healing potions are expensive.
They do a bit of healing. I don't know if I got the correct ones. Give me a second. So I have a look at the shop. That's at the Fane. Minor healing potions. Yes, they are 4 gold each, but that is a D8 hit points when you need it.
Let me see. I might have grabbed some before our last.
Sorry, I
day.
meant to mute for that.
How dare you?
Oh yeah, I've got 2 minor potions.
I do too now.
Woo! Pandora names her horse Tal. Swift in Elvish.
So.
You said Nozad, Travis? Nozad?
Nozad. N-O-Z-O-D.
Z-O-D. Okay, got it.
Okay, so with what we happen to know.
I wonder what Beeman's gonna name. Or Tapman, rather.
So does he.
What? Oh, so does he. He's like, oh. You guys got horses for your names for your horses? Huh.
You guys got names. Oh, as soon as you drag it over to your inventory, it asks you about quantity.
Yeah, I almost tried to buy 10. Because I wasn't paying attention.
Oops.
Exclaim.
Let's buy a bunch of alcohol and go drunk horse riding. Never drinking horse.
Right. That's at the end. Be able to build that structure, I think.
Oh, I wish I had somewhere to, like, put my feet up at my desk. Add Nozad to dictionary.
Yeah, I'll get to that later.
On Google Docs. Define Nozad. What?
Horse.
Add to personal dictionary. There we go. There's a lot of names on here that I've been putting in Google Docs that I have to add just so
I don't have to worry about that.
I get annoyed by the underlined red.
Okay, and yep.
You know, I
Alright.
could share this
Nothing
document
much,
right
actually.
now with everybody. If you guys want to add to it as we go along, but I'm mainly typing out stuff as we go along.
I'm terrible at keeping notes.
Okay.
That's okay.
The season has now since shifted to fall.
Okay.
We are now in Malonin. The first of Malonin.
The first of Malonan.
Yes.
I
I
see that on the calendar. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
See
it
that
set
on
up to open automatically at the bottom right.
Yeah, I think under journal notes there is a shortcut for the simple calendar that you can use it to open and close. Well, at least pop it open.
Yeah. I set it up to pop
the journal
up.
notes being on the left hand side with the with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the macro hotbar, can we drag like spells and shit there and items? I've never really like considered using it.
Give me a second. I'm gonna double check with something. I think the macros for the most part.
Oh, yep, I can drag magic missiles there.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see what happens
Okay.
when I like controlled actor does not have item with ID.
Oh, probably because you don't have your thing here. So let's just pop you on here right quick. So you can have your token to click.
Cool. It twerks.
Okay.
That'll be convenient. Let's see.
Spells you want to hold on to, at least.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, wow. Got my action bar. My keybinds.
Bad spells. Okay, so got your horses. So with the new news, the town will start claiming hexes towards the village.
Wait, repeat
The
that?
Leshy village, at least. So that's why we have this new gold right here,
Neat.
because that also has a resource attached to it. So. Anyways, yes, you may start your way for your travels towards the next spot. So, whoever would like to lead the charge when it comes to the token, you get to move 2 hexes a day in terms of movement.
Okay, so head
So we're going
southwest
towards-
Southwest towards the savannah, yes.
Okay.
Lead the way, Rupt.
Pick the worst person. So wait, we can go 2 tiles.
2 tiles.
2 tiles.
Yeah.
Yes, you can move 2
Okay.
tiles.
So we're just making a beeline right now, right?
Yeah, I think we should make a beeline.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day we'll go on the other 2.
Yep.
And then we need somebody else to take over real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep. Now, question is, do you want to be doing the funny exploration, or are you just going to try to go immediately for what you want to do? Because you will not get, like, quote, explored hexes from just travel.
I think we should be exploring these.
Yeah.
So, so if you move back here, pretty much one day you can get there and explore it at the same time now that you've got the horses. So,
Where do we
that.
Where do we?
1 second. I was just getting things in their proper place. So I can reveal that from exploring here is another resource hex. As I note down what it is, so we're looking at. There is good stone in this particular set of the plains. A good, decent quarry. And before you move again, I need to check to see if I. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Right.
Do we need any stone while we're here?
Well, that's something to note if you expand out there.
Gotcha.
The kingdom will do.
Gotcha. 2 more? Dos más?
Well, it's one day if you want to do like explorations and see things along the way. So I think you are technically. Other thing at the moment. Let me just.
See, because it only takes one day to travel and explore. We might as well do it on
Yes.
every square.
Every square.
Sorry, hex.
Every
Yep.
hex. Okay.
Every hex, and from that, you are starting to get yourself into a bit more of a valley, as there are very high hills and cliffs flanking either side of you.
So it's just
Really?
one straight, like one valley that leads us onward, like with just like how high
Yep.
are these cliffs?
We're looking at, hundreds of feet.
Oh, so they're probably going to be difficult to get over. So we.
Pretty much, they're a difficult terrain sort of situation. So, it's either go around or go through.
I think we go through.
All right.
If Tapman and Rock agree, of course.
I concur.
Okay.
I don't like being surrounded or being not on the high ground, but fine.
Yeah.
Are you a little claustrophobic, Recht?
I don't like archers having a good view of the top of my head.
Then we should keep a good lookout, huh? Just in case.
Yep.
Unless someone has a hat.
You can move forward again if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll just go one.
Someone else needs to take control.
Okay.
Okay, one moment. So you're not going too fast. So as you're getting through and exploring here, so I can actually, damn it, so used to pulling the music from something else. 1 second. I'm gonna grab this and get some more music as we do the explore. All right, there we go. Now you can move again.
Okay. Sorry, I'm typing stuff so somebody can do that.
Yes. Just making sure you are 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. You are here. This is the current.
So can we see in the distance how far this valley stretches?
From what you can tell, between that valley is what you don't see any other cliffs. You've exited the sort of cliff area, so you've got
Okay.
yourself like a nice, lovely little valley that's about 24 miles of travel through. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So the present date is actually here.
What do we see at the end of?
At the end of the valley, well, the plains stretch open again, though you are starting to notice that the grass is becoming a little bit drier, and other shapes of trees are starting to pop up.
Guess we just explore and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you have already explored the area. I've already got that noted. So, next
Onward.
area, onward. All right, well, let me just pop the exploration bit on that. This I unzoop that one. Have to shuffle things around given token priority. Funny thing. All right, somebody roll me a d6.
Why do I keep doing that? It's
Can we
never
all
good
roll?
for us.
Can we all roll a
Nope,
d6?
it's just one.
Okay.
God damn it! I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Rick, you don't know what you're sorry for.
What did you do?
It could be great. That could be the best possible scenario, was it too?
We're gonna find out. While we're like writing, there's one thing that Ruck is really like curious about.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point during this process, while you're getting set up,
Yeah.
looks over at Pandora. Where is the dragon now?
This is like Pandora looks over and tells Red, "How many times are you gonna ask me this, Orc?"
Well, so I know that he's not here and he's safe, but where is safe?
Pandora pulls up the locket that's around her neck. That's kind of glowing bluish a little bit. It's like a blue stone. The astral plane.
Hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I know of the astral plane.
He resides somewhere there until I summon him.
Have you been there? To his safe place?
Has Pandora, Rocky? Because in terms of like, getting him initially. Hold on, let me look at some notes real quick. Because the act of obtaining him, let's see. I know Emmett was there, Rocky, so no. No, I have not. I have not been there. Yet.
If you go, I'd like to go. I want to see a dragon's house.
I'm actually curious as to, his house as well. I'm not sure if it's a shared place or if it's his own plane of its
He's got
existence.
bunk beds with the other Eidolons.
Oh, who knows? Maybe one day we'll travel there with him.
Maybe I'll just hang out in the common room until one of them is suddenly summoned mid-conversation.
Hold on, boys. I'm being summoned. I'll be back.
I think that'd be like a good like animated series premise of like the D&D pets when they're not summoned.
Yeah. Just mid-tea. Like, oh, hold on. I'm being summoned by Pandora. Time to deploy the boy.
Or doing like sitcom tropes of like trying to take the girl to prom and deal with the owlbear attack that his patron is dealing with.
Okay. Now I can actually pull y'all over here.
Hold on, I got a notate. Brock asks if we can visit the dragon's home.
That is so weird. Alright. If I could get some... we'll actually move y'all a bit further. Perception checks, please, and thank you.
Oh, yay. I changed my dice.
Idiot.
Fancy.
Okay. Fancy. Alright. And, okay, yes, before you would get onto the map proper, and I guess sort of on your way forward, you would happen to see some curious hyena-looking creatures, sort of talking amongst themselves. They have not noticed you. They seem to be engrossed in an argument of some form. Apparently, the one that looks a little bit apart, leading the apparent few, and looks to be like some younger sort. As I will probably get you some pictures, don't you? You probably want
Yes,
pictures,
yes.
don't
To throw in this
Mhm.
document.
you? Yes. Pictures.
Are they speaking common?
They are not speaking common. It seems to be a situation.
We can tell by the way in which however they're speaking. It's kind of
Yeah,
it's an argument.
more of an argument situation.
Okay.
But
We can tell their language.
let's see. Not as rough. These are the smaller ones. So the other ones I was looking at did not have an image to them. And then sort of the larger one, albeit maybe not as dark, but
So 4
Cloaks.
smaller ones, and then
the larger one that seems to have, all the extra bone bits and the large cloak. But their language seems to be barks, yaps, and sort of other sort of whooping vocalizations.
do any of you speak barking or dog or whatever that is?
Senator.
Orcish sounds like
Senator.
barking.
Let me see. What would be the correct thing to be able to roll that? If anyone would like to roll society to understand what they might be.
I will be happy to roll society, even though
Let me
I
see.
am certain I don't have much of a bonus on that. Oh.
These definitely look like some form of monster. Ah,
Ruck
Oh.
with the society check.
Holy.
actually,
Orcish
is
is barking, and once you understand one barking language, it kind of is all the same.
what you happen to know is that these, particularly, are gnolls.
So Brock notices that they're gnolls.
Gnolls. Hyena humanoids. Who, at least from what you know, they work in clans and tribes and small groups, generally with a matron leader.
Can I tell based on like what they're saying and how they're saying it if they're like being like if they're hostile or they seem
From what you can tell, at least the way that these ones are garbed, they definitely seem the more aggressive sort. These are similar to marauders or raiders. These seem to
Not
be a
friends.
hunting pack out, so not friends. So you have available to you. I'm going to get everybody click yourselves into combat mode. They will not get their first turn, but y'all can have pretty much your turn before them. So let's get that, and let's get the initiatives. If you would like to do a different check for getting your initiative, being sneaky if you want to do stealth, or if you want to be able to start going off running, you may use athletics for that one, for that burst or kick if you wanted, etc., etc.
Hold on.
19 is still damn good.
mine did mine perception, but actually never mind. I'm good.
Oh, where's my perception check? There it is. I'll roll. Is it perception or initiative? No, we need to roll initiative.
Initiative based off of perception. Remember, there is the drop down to make initiative based off of other things.
Okay.
If you wanted to possibly assess them out of some other magical capability, you could use occultism if you wanted.
Yeah,
Occultism or Would it be occultism? I guess it would be arcana, occultism, general magic-y thing.
I'll roll out of occultism.
All right.
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice indeed. I will. What, do I have a button for? I got a button for this. There we go. Oh wow, they really? Okay, that's very funny.
Oh. Porque why?
3 out of the 5.
Yeah, they
Papas.
all 324s.
324s, which is very funny.
You're using a loaded digital die.
2 sevens and
Ah.
324s. Oh wow, that's.
Yeah, that's very weird.
I think if Beans was here, they'd say there's something wrong
Bullshit,
with it.
yes.
Check the math rocks.
Yep.
No, remember,
Fix your math rocks.
remember. Apparently, having a higher initiative doesn't mean you're gonna win. So we'll see how that goes. But
So is this
will-
always something we can do? The initiative can be rolled under one of those
different categories depending
That's-
upon the situation.
depending on
Usually,
the
the default is generally perception, but under special cases, it might be something else.
Okay.
When I allow it.
So it would usually help to roll those initiatives with your higher stat stuff.
Generally, stuff as long as it
Applies to the
applies
situation.
higher
Okay.
stats.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you just happen to be looking out and seeing that, yes, this thing is definitely magically inclined, sort of assessing that magical situation. But we will, yep, we hit next. We loop it.
So all 5 of them are magically inclined, or is it just the 4?
No,
Just
this one,
Robed one.
just the robed one is magically inclined.
Okay.
So it is Yorko first.
Oh really? Oh shit.
However you would like to initiate. You got 25.
Okay. That single one there is we need to watch out for him. He's got magic pulsating from it.
I don't want
It's
a backseat, but if I could suggest,
Mm-hmm.
they have numbers on us right now. We could use one more.
Mm. Yes, that's a good idea. That was gonna be my go-to tap, man. Just let's be honest here.
I figured, but I have feelings.
And I consider them your feelings, I promise.
Thank you.
And I can summon Zarzet
Adjacent. It
adjacent.
says, yeah, in the first line, your Eidolon appears in an open space adjacent to you.
So I can
And
put him here.
And take a single action. You could adjacent as in next to
Okay.
you.
Why can't I
And then
place him?
take a single action. I forgot about that single action after.
I can't place him for some reason.
It's got to be right to your side, not catty corner.
It won't let me place him anywhere. Oh, there we go.
It just takes a while. Boop. But we'll say it was.
I meant to put him in front of you. Yeah.
That's fine.
And one action from him? Okay.
One action, yes, so he could move the rest of the feetsies.
The feetsies. Okay. So, I'm gonna have him move forward. Oop. To 35 feet.
35.
So he just comes out, whoosh, cold mists and everything, and just flies forward on feet.
It's just flappy forward.
Flappy forward, wings flapping. Got a gusting air back at them as he flies forward. Because he's pretty fast, yeah? He's swift.
Pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty swift. Oh, of course, I knew I was doing something. I have to hit begin encounter. And
That's why
yes,
I was like, is it my turn? What's going on?
Yes.
So I'm good now. That's my turn.
Since Zarzith immediately flew off, he didn't hear Vrucht ask him if he's top or bottom bunk.
And then Vrucht.
Well, I don't like not being the front runner. So I'm gonna move. And
Oh,
then,
that is enough. That is enough.
And then sudden charge.
Then set in charge.
Why does it do this? I don't want to be there. Stop it. If you want to be here.
I need to have a look to see how set in charge works for you, so I can understand how you want to try to negotiate the line.
And then I'm gonna attack this motherfucker, the magic-y one. So that way he can't do any magic.
That would definitely work. Yeah.
Hell
That
yeah.
hits. That'll hit. Dealing takes 6 damage. You have barely injured, but it's taken a hit.
I was really hoping the magic user would be way weaker than that, but
This seems to be a very hardy sort. But Tapman, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to get. Wait, where was I?
You were about here.
Okay, let me do this. appropriate. I'm
Ignore
20
ignore that. The movement situation was weird. Give me. I'm not sure how to reset that funny movement situation. It's weird. Don't worry. As long as it is quote unquote your regular movement.
Yeah,
movement
that's
attack.
25 feet right there.
Yep, 25 feet there.
And let's see how much distance we got between.
About 35 feet there.
35 feet. So I've got nothing to offer these guys. What is this? What did I do? Oh,
You accidentally put down a template.
No, I don't want that. Okay.
Buttons.
Well, you'll be following up shortly, I'm sure. So might as well get a bless cooking.
Mm-hmm. All right, place your emanation.
so yeah, we did get the jump on him, so we all get to go again.
Hell yeah.
And that's me.
Yep, and the jump on them is still good, so it's like make it moved. Then it moves to Pandora. It's your turn.
Okay. We are going to, as per, act together.
Ooh.
Ooh? What was
I
that
was about to
noise?
say, ooh. I just saw a particular set of actions. That's all, and it was like, oh, that's bad.
For them or us?
For them. It would. Oh, hold on. I need to expire that. So, what's the act together you're going to be doing there?
Okay, so that gives. Okay, I'm always confused about act together.
Okay,
Two actions per.
So,
right?
act together. You dedicate between 1 and 3 actions to do between either of you. Once you do that set of actions, the other person gets 1 action.
Okay.
So you dedicate 1, 2, 3 of your actions to share between you and Zarzith, and you get 1 for free.
Okay.
The other person gets 1 free, depending upon how many you get. So, for example, if you wanted to sort of understand how Zarzith may be thinking and looking very eager, is a full act together 3. They would be able to move up for 1 action.
So I'd be able to move.
You hit end turn accidentally.
Wait, I hit what?
You pressed end turn somewhere.
Oh shit.
I don't know how.
Yeah, me neither. That's weird. I just clicked my character. Maybe I hit something on my character's icon.
Yeah. Yes, probably.
So
but
move.
What you would be able to do is, if you do act together first, is you dedicate 3 actions to Zarzith. Zarzith gets to move for 1 action, a breath weapon for 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And that could catch a lot of folks. But pretty much you dedicate 3 actions. You could use the free action that you get from doing Act Together for yourself to move closer if you wanted.
Zarthus is just, he's gonna be eager to do this thing, his thing. Okay.
And then the funny breath weapon.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. Where?
It would be when you have Zarzith clicked, it'll be under actions, yep. And then you say 30-foot cone.
Oh my god. What do I click to?
I believe it is shift or
Shit.
control on the scroll wheel to.
Oop.
Oop.
No. Don't. Stop it.
Yeah, you don't click it immediately. So
Okay, so
try that again. So.
Okay.
That was
And-
just a little too.
Yeah. Once you click that and you have the template up, then you start using the scroll
There we
wheel
go,
with
scroll wheel.
controller shift to.
This isn't gonna
Put it
hit
As long as he
Brucked.
is not in the dark area,
okay.
is the thing.
So I'm just gonna miss one, it looks like.
I mean, missing 1 is fine.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Of course, yeah, Zarzith wouldn't want to hit Brucked, obviously. Alright.
But yeah, that would get all of those.
Okay.
So-
So
Hell
So that would
yeah.
be the cone. Let me see if I can't make it animated just for the fun sake of it.
make it big mungus.
Okay, yeah. It has to be pretty much off the. Do the breath weapon action again, and it only does it off of the one instance, so you can at least get it. So you can't spam it, and then
30-foot cone.
yep, remember to scroll. I think shift wheel does higher degrees of click as opposed to control.
And then click the ice button. Or the
Once
no. There
it's
we go.
there, and then it will do that. Pwah. All right,
Right
and your
next to
spell
Bruck. So Bruck's like right next to that
gets
cold
a little
cone.
bit of cold, yes. So,
Buck thinks to himself, I should get an axe or some kind of ability that makes me stronger, just when I'm a little bit chilly.
yep. So we get a reflex from each of these. What's your spell DC? Just tell me your spell DC right quick.
On Pandora?
On Pandora, yes.
Spell DC, spell DC. Oh god, where do I find that again?
Should be under your spell casting.
17.
17. Okay. So the bottom null and the caster make a save, but you may still roll the 1d6 cold damage from the breath weapon.
Okay. So I can just roll a 1d6 or from...
You can scroll up and you can press the 1d6 cold.
Okay.
4 damage,
Hell yeah.
which will damage and damage. Because it is a basic reflex, if it is saved, then there is no damage. But the other two were able to sort of make a bit of a duck before frozen.
So two are just... bleh.
Froze. They are frozen in place.
Okay. So that leaves me with...
One action that you...
For Pandora. She's gonna move forward. Whee!
Bada bing.
Just
Do
dashes
these gnolls
forward.
only have 1 HP?
These are little weaklings. It's the mook fight. They're mooks.
Okay.
Mooks.
Remember how every once in a while you'll find something that just takes 1 hit? That's the mook. It's the numbers game. They are still as strong as their normal sort. They just don't have as much HP. They get mooked. And that
And
would
turn.
be your turn. Now you can end turn. Okay, barking yip yap. What do we got here? Well, let's see. Short bow, of course. Actually, what do we have here? We have at least 2 allies. No. No, we will move forward, this one will do a battle axe instead. So that's one action. It will do battle axe. Miss.
No, it won't.
And we'll try to swing second time. Also miss.
Haha.
That is this Knoll's turn. Now is this Knoll, who will now turn on pack attack. And we'll use its short bow. That'll hit Vrucht for 5 damage.
Was that a piece of paper?
It will shoot again.
Oop.
Was that a
Or-
second piece of paper?
Increased 1, 1, minus 2. Okay, so just 1 damage. It doesn't seem to be the best with the bow. And third shot.
Oop.
Come on.
Rolling critical damage for 20.
Okay, maybe it isn't that bad with the bow.
Yeah, it's that third shot that got him.
Good lord.
He shouldn't have said it.
Yep.
That was with a map 10?
That was with a map 10. It was a natural 20 roll.
Jeebus.
Because only with the nat 20, because 18 would have been a normal hit and the natural 20 bumped it up by 1. So barely made it.
That was a big
And-
piece of paper.
That one was like, oh, you got me a little bit in the chest. Oh, that only hurt a little bit. Oh, this one only nicked me a little bit. And then thunk right in the shoulder. No, or right in the side, just full Ace Ventura situation.
So here's my question. This is for the sake of, Vrucht kind of inquiring about Zarzith earlier. Can Zarzith hear through the astral plane? Does he know? Is he aware of like what goes on?
He is not aware. It's pretty much only knows sort of the connection between you.
So
Oh.
okay, so I think because there's a connection between Pandora and Zarzith, Zarzith can feel that like Pandora thinks that she like appreciates how Vrucht like asks about him, so Zarzith feels like an attachment to him, like somewhat. So he's not very happy seeing this.
Yep. Oh, well, this will be funny. Okay, well, it's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Yes, it manifests and cast the spell. Appears next to your foe. You choose within range. Each time you sustain the spell, you can move the bow in range. So pretty much, there is a what weapon actually? I'm gonna look up see what weapon it actually is. What are you? What weapon? Let's consult the funny chart. It is a the weapon that appears is a Mambele.
The hell?
It is an African sickle sword. I will post you the image in session images, so a spectral one of these appears to strike Vrucht.
Is that the one that looks like a spliff? Nope.
That's not spooky or anything.
Me. And
That does not look like a spliff.
and he cast that to manifest next to Vrucht.
pretty much manifest next to Bruct, and it will attempt to attack Bruct. It will miss.
Good.
Bitch.
And then, there is a... Oh, hold on, I can actually put it down here, so... There's... Yay! Miss.
Ooh.
Oh, let's see, is that something that just pops there? That's hilarious. So that's just there, just trying to do its
It's
thing.
just gonna stay there swinging.
Punching me.
It's cool.
That's funny. That is so funny. I wonder if I can actually move it or not. Oh, cool. I can actually move it. There we go.
That's it, just missing constantly.
Missing constantly. But it will use its next action as its hand grows a sort of sickly dark red and will cast harm on you.
These things don't like me.
And you need to make a fortitude save.
I'm good at those. I'm real good at those, baby.
Woohoo!
It touches you with this deathly hand, but you shrug off as if, as if you were trying. Pretty much, you shrug off any damage that would have occurred from that. You have spooked it, in seeing that its magic pretty much has no effect on you.
Rux is just... These crazy magical shit is happening, and he is just standing there staring at this thing, unaffected at all.
Yes, I think it will utter a word as I find that word, but Vruk, you may have your turn as I find that word. Shatani.
What does it say?
It said Shatani.
Shitani.
Sounds like shit.
Shit. It's probably cursing under its breath.
If I were to do like an intimidate in the form of a yell, would that affect anything around me, or would that just be a target?
Don't think you have the feat to do multi-target. Let me just check it. I don't think you have the group demoralize. 1 second. Group.
I mean, I don't.
Actually, hold up. I think there is a way to demoralize multiple folks. 1 second. Demoralize. One thing. No. Station demoralize. Yeah, it looks to be, I think you need a certain feat for multi-target demoralize.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and rage.
Yep.
They done goofed.
They did goof.
I am going to...
Now I remember why it was down. I forgot the, How much damage did you do before on them? I'm trying to see exactly how much. 6, yes, okay. So that's why it was the number it was. Alright, noted.
I'm gonna attack the magic user first.
Yes. That'll hit. Roll the damage. 9 damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now badly injured.
Next, I'm gonna go for the little fucker here.
Yep, and because you have, I believe your, you get the +1 circumstance bonus because sweep, and
Oh, that's right.
forceful. Yeah, you can add the sweep and forceful modifiers to that shit.
Oh, wait, forceful is... I know circumstance for...
Oh yeah.
I get 1.
Yeah. Pretty much. Add the circumstance to for sweep. I'll know about forceful in the second one.
Okay. And it's just 1, right?
Yes, it is presently 1.
Shit.
Actually, I think if you swung with the weapon, it should say like there was like a little modifier that was clicked off that said sweep. If you would like to hero point that, you may.
I don't see anything about sweep. Oh, it was turned off.
Yes.
But it would only be +1, so it wouldn't really change anything.
I mean, +1s can help.
I wouldn't
Is
waste
it
it.
AC 12?
He's AC 16.
Okay.
So you need to pretty much like roll a 12 or higher
Mhm.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna re-roll that. Why not?
Let's get that reroll. 13. Oh, nope. Bit of a miss.
Damn.
Alright. That's fine.
Yep.
This is okra.
I'm gonna attack him again now.
Well, you did your 3. You've got.
No,
you
I did
2 swings. Rage, 2 swings.
Oh, I forgot I raged. Yep. Okay. That's my
I
turn.
did the thing again.
Yeah. Don't use the. Do not use the the measurement on the left. You use the measurement on the right.
Ah, there you go. That's what I
The
was
ruler
trying
on
to
the it's on
Thank
the
you very
token
much.
and then the ruler. Don't do the funny core ruler thing.
do. Okay, that's too many. That's just right.
Okay. Guess you're gonna move there, huh?
Yeah. And
Bonuses.
Ooh.
get everybody buffed up. Let's see, that's got 2 more. Do I take a
Divine
shot at the
Lance.
caster or the ad?
Therein does lie the question. It's your choice.
He's badly injured and he's ugly, but he's also at a distance, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it at the short bow ad.
The short bow ad. Alright, you have to select the type and roll the attack roll. Oh. That was not the best. Would you like to re-roll that?
It may as well.
That hits.
I'll take
Roll the damage. The Divine
Get dead.
Light.
Get wrecked.
Pew. As that Divine Radiance lances by and just beam of light straight through the thing and it just falls dead after.
Beautiful. That's me.
That one was mine.
Your turn.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm like notating every detail for this fight. All right. My turn. My turn. Whee.
Your turn. Your turn.
Let's see.
How will you balance the act together today?
Today. Let's see. I'm close enough on Pandora to cast magic missiles, aren't I?
You could,
But wait.
but that would leave Zarzith with nothing to do.
Right. So Zarzith. I need to start with Zarzith. My little boy. My boy. My deployed boy. Let's see. I can move him forward. He can't cast a cone again.
Nope. His cone is gonna be how long? I need to press the button for cone.
He could move and cast it again, right? He could move like maybe here.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so it is a 1-round cooldown. We'll say that it still has to take the full cooldown first, at least. So he can't cast it again yet.
Okay. So instead, I could have him move here.
There's a better spot than there.
Here.
Remember flanking.
Yes.
Direct line.
Okay.
So flanking.
Here would be great. Yes.
Behind the.
Direct line from your ally.
Yeah, direct line from the ally. So.
Here?
Where you see.
Yeah.
Yes, there.
Okay.
Yep. That would be 1, and so I guess it would be moving there. And the question is, did you want that to be as a thought? Always declare how many you're doing beforehand, as opposed to afterwards. So if you wanted to say do 2,
2, yeah, definitely want to
that
do
would
2.
mean move and Zarzith does an
Tail
attack.
strike. Yeah, he's gonna flank with a tail attack.
That will hit and may do damage. and it does 9 damage. Which leaves you 1 action to do something before the act together is over.
Okay. 1 second. One more action, huh?
Yeah.
Could I
Well, you have
tell
1 action from act together, and then you have the leftover action from your turn as a whole.
So I could magic missile from here. Could.
You could magic missile for 1.
I
Do a
will.
single magic missile.
I will
for
do
that,
one
for that free action.
one single magic missile.
Yeah,
Somebody
you can
cast
do a
magic
single
missile
magic
on the
missile.
darkness.
All right. So, what creature are you targeting with the singular magic missile?
Oh, the one that is unharmed. I think I should.
Yeah,
probably
go for it.
for.
Yep. Target and press damage. Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. I love it.
And the funny thing is, that was from the act together. You still have 1 action afterwards.
Ah!
Because act together, you choose how many you spend, and you get the other person gets a free 1. And then you still have your regular 1 action. So if you wanted to cast magic missile again. Because it only casts, you could.
Well, that's what's happening here.
It's using another whole spell slot, but
Well,
I guess that's what's going.
and oh, he's dead. So
Oh, roll the damage.
doink.
Pew pew pew. Takes 3 damage. And that would be your turn.
Okay. That was a good one.
That is definitely a good one. Starting to get the more funny spells. Okay, what's the situation here? And then if it's sustained, then it can do the attack again. But I could do this other thing instead.
Is getting attacked not causing any problems with
Oh.
concentration?
Only if it is a thing that is concentrated on.
Well,
Well, hold up. I
Is-
think what is it? Concentration. There's a difference between a spell that requires concentration and a spell that is sustained. Some spells don't require concentration, but they
It is-
require actions later on to sustain to continue to do things. Just
Okay.
like with Beeman's, just like with Tapman's Bless, he can sustain it to make it grow bigger, but otherwise it just stays. It does not require any concentration.
Okay.
It depends upon the spell. But speaking of spells, and speaking of
Here it comes.
it shall shout, Nyote Matanka, Hadi Mefupa, and it will do a spell. It will cast Harm again. But it will do the 3 action Harm, where it does a 30-foot emanation.
Oh, Jesus.
This is the will.
It is a basic fortitude save. So the funny blue button is what you can do to do your basic fortitude save from there. Yeah, that is an 18.
I need to do one with Zarzeth.
Yep. 27. Vrut save.
Nice.
Where's my fortitude? And blammo.
Okay. Well, the damage done will be 6 necrotic damage.
2.
To those who fail. I'm just double checking.
Okay.
That's weird. I wonder. Been 2D.
I'm gonna need you to type out what he spoke before that.
Yeah, that's 1 second. That was definitely very
At some
weird.
point.
Why is it -4 for the 3 action? That's very weird. It should have not been that much. I am
Because he needs to get
unsure.
good.
Oh, because of some other situation. Don't mind that. So it should have been a total of 10 damage. Don't.
Oop.
Oh, actually no. The because the spell, the weakening thing. So it will be 6. So it will be 6 damage, 6 necrotic damage to. Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's technically to you. So you take the necrotic damage from there. Tapman also takes the 6 necrotic. But Vruck doesn't take any, and also fun fact, it is still technically a living creature in there, and it will need to try to make a save. It does make the save, so it is not affected by its own burst attack. And it stares wide-eyed at you, Vruck, not touched a bit by that negative energy.
Still standing, completely stationary, staring daggers. Is it doing anything else?
1 second, just staring at you.
You gotta give me the
And yeah,
what he said for this spell.
uh,
I'm guessing Shetani spelled like shit and A-N-I.
Shetani.
S-H-E-T-T-N-I?
Yeah, TNI.
Okay.
And just staring, just... I believe it is
Currently still
green. Yeah. Kijani Shetani. And, it's your turn.
So in the wake of this thing, casting and failing miserably to do anything to me, Bruck has just been standing there, stoically staring at him, emotionless. And at that point, after the last one, absolutely just screams in this thing's face. Because we're gonna try to intimidate it.
Alright. Roll me a intimidation check. Yeah, that will definitely do that. Let's see. Demoralize. Yep. It is an intimidation check against this thing's DC on a success. Yep. There we are. It has been frightened.
And now we're gonna whack it.
Oh.
Seriously?
Oh.
Whatever, we're gonna whack it again.
Yeah. It'll be at map -5.
I am gonna whack it again, but I'm gonna go unarmed attack because it's actually better. It's less of a...
Yeah, because of the agile situation of it. Though I believe your unarms are non-lethal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
I wanna
Unarms are generally non-lethal unless you have a lethal trait on an unarmed attack.
That'll
That'll
do
hit.
it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll done it.
Indeed.
Bruck actually just drops him with the axe.
Yep.
And then gets a couple more in on his lifeless body.
Yep. But I don't. Oh yeah, you did get hit a fair bit. Forgot that you did get the big funny damage.
Oh yeah. Bruck was unhappy.
Unhappy. All right, and get the. Continuing funny exploration music.
Is Bruck just continuously just like hacking at the dead body?
Not continuously because the rage ends shortly after there's no targets, but just a couple. Slamming him into the ground.
Yep. All right. Well, therein does finish all of that. So that's a bunch of gnolls that are dead.
Well, somebody's gonna have to try and skin them.
Well,
No, funny tappy feet.
mm-hmm.
Very pleased to have a combat companion.
Mm-hmm.
Can we look in their pockets, see if they have anything good?
Having a look. aside from the sort of basic weaponry, you can tell that all of their weaponry made from wood and bone.
We tell what kind of bone?
I'll be needing society check for identification of these bones.
Maybe 17.
From what you can tell, given what you've been hacking into, these seem to be other humanoid bones. Some look to be other knoll bones, but others look to be something else.
But not like any of our people kind of thing.
No, not your people. No, these other bones that you're looking at, they carry a different weight, and you're seeing among some of these bones, tail bones.
What can I roll to figure out what these tailbones might
Say,
be?
Tapman, is this something you know what it is?
Is it?
From what you can tell, these are definitely not from a creature. Albeit it does seem to share something of a non-human nature. So this is possibly some other humanoid species that they have been getting bones from.
Occultism? Can I roll occultism? Or
You may roll occultism for the reason why they're doing these bones, but otherwise it is specifically, what is the word?
I just want to see if I can maybe identify what kind of creature, non-creature, non-human nature, what that is.
Yeah.
And these are bones that they're...
Well, that would be society specifically to understand what creature it might be.
And you said occultism would help with what?
Occultism would understand the reasoning why they're doing the bones.
Why? Porque why?
You believe that there is a particular reverence in bones with this particular group. Maybe there is some form of symbolism, be it strength of the enemies or honoring the ancestors, using whatever is needed. There is some significance around the bones, probably something into, being able to do something with spirits or other deific powers. And Tapman, with that society, not so sure with religion though. The society, it's definitely humanoid, but you haven't come across this kind of humanoid before. Something with a tail, a thick tail. But otherwise,
And like roll perception, or if there's anything else of value in this area, like what were they doing out here? Were they
what were they
yeah,
arguing about, I wonder?
Yeah, you can definitely give me a perception check thereof to possibly see what they might have been doing in this area. From what you can tell, this seems to be like a generally easy traversal kind of ground. So maybe this is something maybe akin to a hunting ground. Or sort
What was the mouthy one talking about?
Don't know. You didn't speak
They're
their language.
dead. I do
From
want
from what you know is that they spoke Knoll in order to figure that particular thing out.
Okay.
Is there anything we can gather for Iraka?
Yeah, we're gonna have to skin them.
Does anybody have something?
They're other humanoids. That's a bit grim. I was about to say.
I feel like Iraka would be like, who cares?
I was about to say probably grabbing.
I thought they were like hyenas.
Maybe they're
They are.
Do they have any gear that? Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say they are hyena humanoids. They stand on their feet.
Yeah.
They're not fully.
I was gonna say perhaps if they've got anything that could be looted from them that could be
I
taken.
think of note in particular would be possibly there would be There would be something, actually. There is something on the mouthy one, as you call them. And I'm going to have a look right quick to see if I can't describe the curious thing that you've got that they have. That would be number 8. From what you can tell, their necklace is strung in a very particular fashion, with 2 lines of parallel bones, and then 3 fangs between sort of the spaces below it. So
3
it seems to be
fangs?
like, yeah, 3 fangs. If I were to sort of give a general look of it, let me just give you a lovely little snippy snip of the layout and look. So a necklace strung together with these kind of smaller parts. So, 4 long bones and then 4 fangs.
Why does
3
this
fangs.
look? This looks familiar. Pandora says.
It's
It's not one of the deities we got a diagram of.
No, it is not.
It reminds me a
So
lot
this
of
is the
the.
necklace?
similar.
It reminds me a lot of like an. Pandora's saying this in character, by the way. The symbol that. Hold on. Mysteinen drew in the sand once. But like,
Oops.
see, hold on, I'll post it. From what they remember him drawing in the ground.
Oh, that one. That was yeah, that
They have
though
similar
is the-
vibes.
yeah, that though is the symbol of Joran.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, this one obviously
But
is not
from what you can
related,
tell-
but
yeah.
you know.
From what you can tell is the symbol of Joran though is like furrowed plots of land and then plants growing up from it. So that's sort of like the notes you have gathered thereof, growing and
Can I roll a check, maybe Arcana, to see what this this necklace, if it has some sort of ancient power, if it symbolizes anything.
Arcana or religion, I guess you could say, just in general. Crafting check maybe, depending upon what you wanted. It doesn't at least seem to have any arcane significance.
Rukt is going to, like, in his little journal, kind of draw this out to maybe show Mysteinen later and see if he can help us.
Can Pandora take it?
Yeah, you can take the
Okay.
well, it's pretty much the bones are arranged in that symbol, but
Okay.
you've got yourself a sort of a bone necklace.
So she undoes the necklace from the deceased Knoll,
Yeah,
and
a knoll bone necklace. But
and,
I think, given how much we've gone thus far, we've hit the 1.5 hour mark. We can have ourselves our first little break.
okay.
And an extra hero point.
Yes, and a hero point.
Yeah.
I already have, so I can, if I already had one that I didn't use, I have 2 now.
Yes,
Is that right?
correct.
Perfect.
They
But if you
accumulate
don't use
until
it by
you
the
get
end of the
3.
sesh,
Okay.
then
Cool.
I'm gonna let the dogs out and we're back.
All right.
Use it or lose it. That is the name of the game.
I'm gonna stretch my legs, but my ears are still here.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find where I put my water. There it is. A mysterious bone necklace. I'm gonna start removing effects so I can get them no need for any of that, and I can remove you from the field here, and we will go back to the map. change the icon here. Somebody's doodling. Uh-huh.
To fire these recordings a bit.
Of course.
I've been needing to. It's overdue. But as per, I'm having issues finding where I put the folder.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. Alright, where the heck is this?
Man, you need to probably figure out things and like get into like a full system of organization so you
I
don't have
do.
that happen.
I do. That's why a couple days, earlier this week, it took me like a day and a half to go through all of my art folders. Or my one art and design folder in my external. But I also need to sort out, oh gosh, there's so much to sort. So much to sort.
So much to sort, so much to see.
Mm-hmm.
We start putting laundry away. Well, putting laundry to start, at least.
Mm-hmm,
Get the clothes in the wash.
Do it.
Gotta be done. Hello, Kelly. Place the clothes in my basket. They are folded and clean, albeit they are not put up, but that is a step up from not. Use Kelly. Thank you.
I hang up everything. Except socks.
No, I've got everything folded, and I just would need to put them in their appropriate drawers. So, I've done the hard part.
Mhm.
Alright, still much to do. Suppose we got it.
No wonder I couldn't find. So all of my Terra Monstorum like reference
Uh-huh.
photos and Photoshop stuff, it's
Yeah.
it's under documents.
Oh,
I mean,
That's
there's
not where it should be.
documents. No, yeah, no, it should definitely not be there.
definitely should not be there.
Okay, let's see. Stream overlay is what I was working on.
All things that I forgot to do.
I am returned.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna share my screen for Photoshop. What I'm trying to
Oh boy.
work on for the stream overlay. Well, not the stream, but the recording overlay.
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure stuff's not like. Hold on. Whatever I add's not in the way of certain things. So I know the logo being up here would be fine. Cause it,
Yep.
Yep. This could maybe.
Bottom right would be okay, to be honest.
Okay.
Given what you'd be seeing most of the time. That's like the very tippy bottom of the chat box, which only you would really get pinging with the little roll dice tray, so that's not going to interfere too much.
Yeah. And then I need to make an intermission that looks similar to this one right here. Copy, layer style, paste.
Are we gonna stream it?
This is just for the recordings, but I was thinking if we do record it, starting with the second, what do we refer to them as? Arc, the second arc?
Session.
I was about to say...
How long off do you think that would be?
The second arc? The arc is like the next generation of folks.
Okay,
and
so
that is,
how many more sessions do you predict us? You know, I mean, if you guys are down for me streaming these, I can set that up.
But let's see, the next generation isn't going to appear until y'all hit level 10.
Okay, so that's a while off yet.
Yes.
If I do stream it, I want to be able to go through the VODs and have like a story summary of what things have happened, like what has happened so far. So that way, if we're coming in on session whatever, you know, whenever I decide to do it, we'll have a summary of everything that's happened.
Yeah, whatever session or whatever level you pop in at when folks are settled and the jankiness is done.
Right.
But that will be when that'll be. But I think we're pretty much back at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let me get the
yes.
The next exploration. Bit of music.
Oh.
This one just takes a while.
I need to turn off the music just slightly for OBS. Well, that was fantastic.
7, so that would be the date.
I probably should add this necklace to my inventory, huh? Let's see. I forgot how to add custom.
To your items.
It wasn't actually something in a loot box, so I'd have to do like I did with the gooseberries and the holly leaves. Oh, here we go. So the necklace would probably go under equipment. Let's see.
It would be under treasure.
Okay, treasure. Do I even have a treasures? I don't have a treasure.
I believe that is.
Oh, there we go. Duh. Edit. We're gonna call this a Knowles. You said it was a Knowles
bone necklace.
And I'll put the description I have in the document. A curious thing, a necklace, it's strung in a particular fashion. 2 lines of parallel bones and 3 fangs in the space below it. Why can't I add? What the F?
What?
The hell?
What the hell? I'm trying to.
What you trying to?
Trying to add. Oh, here we go. There we go. The description.
Yeah. Well, while you get that description written up, we have other folks who can guide on the on the map so we can continue onwards.
Same direction?
I believe it's southward, really, actually. Trying to get to
Yeah,
the Savannah.
So I would say just where it's tan.
And we'll explore here, right?
Yep, exploring there as I reveal a resource here.
What's the
Resty,
size?
resty.
What's the size of this necklace, right quick?
You could call it tiny.
Okay. Does not stack. Carried bulk. Light, I'm assuming.
0, pretty much is negligible.
Okay.
And what the given cut we got here is
Common,
forget to
rare,
dead guys.
unique.
uncommon. Oh, sorry, this will just be common.
Okay. Common.
That's just, but yeah, it is fertile ground as that particular resource.
Fertile ground. Okay. Maybe this would be a good spot for leshy planting.
Alright, so next day, if you wish. Just make a note here. Try and put them there. Okay. But yeah, by this time you can pretty much have folks be able to be
Rested and all that.
fully rested by then. Yeah, so you can just put your hit points to full.
Yay!
Given that, you know, Pandora essentially has the healing tick ring, and so by end of day generally you're gonna be fine. And then Tapman has spell slots for healing.
So I may as well just get up back to full health. 28,
Yep, get it back
28.
to full.
Cool. So it looks like we're getting close to the Savannah.
Yes, you're getting into the Savannah, and you're sort of going through sort of various rocks, trees. Sort of, you could see, you know, just nice sort of dry, tall savanna grass, and there's various protrusions here and there. I would like everyone to give me some perception checks. Thank you.
Ugh.
Rukt, you're one to spot something a bit odd. As you are sort of going through this sort of area, you notice that there is a shift a little bit at one of the trees. Like something moved. Albeit like the tree sort of moved a little bit. It was strange, but as you stare and even squint your eyes a little bit, you start to see that there is actually a shape in front of that tree, standing very, very still. It is tall, muscular, and the same shade as the tree. As you start looking through, you see little features here and there until you come and see a reptilian head. Lizard-like. Given the pieces that you were putting together, especially from the bones of previous, lizard folk would make sense.
How far away is it?
We'll say... We'll say it's probably about 150 feet, so half a football field away. So this thing is pretty much, it's keeping an eye on you while keeping very, very still. But it seems to have like a natural camouflage to it to pretty much be able to act.
But Vrug's able to kind of make it out.
Yeah, I want to point it out to the others. Dismount Nozad.
Like, yeah, we should all dismount.
And slowly walk till I'm like maybe 50 feet away or so, and
I'll
just
need another perception check from you as you are keeping an eye on what's going on. 18. You see that as you had dismounted and approached, it had been making a slow slide along the tree to try to be out of sight.
so I just want to yell out, like, "Hello."
It
We're-
freezes at the noise.
We're friendly. We're just
Could you-
exploring.
Could you give me a society check? Some lizard folk do speak common, but given what you've come across here, common doesn't seem to be all that common. The lizard folk do have their own language, known as Iruxi. But you also know that given their reptilian nature, there are those who actually also speak Draconic.
Mm-hmm. I guess then Pandora will move forward near Vrucht, just in case, not ahead of him, just next to him. And she speaks in Draconic. We're friendly.
Can
We won't
I
hurt
get-
you.
Can I get a
Unless we have to.
diplomacy check?
Okay. Where's my diplomacy? Ooh, diplomacy, not too bad. Oh!
Would you like to re-roll that?
Yeah.
That's better.
There we go, yes. There we go.
But Pandora, she does say we're not a threat, of course, but
Yeah.
says under her
Yeah.
breath where Vrucht can hear yet. Unless we have to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, there's a pause and a bit of a turn. And there's a slight hiss in the air. Very soft from that direction. And that hiss seems to carry a little bit until there's quiet again. Could I get another perception from everyone?
Should I roll perception with Zarzith as well? Because he's still around
We-
and he
we
understands
did
Draconic.
perceive it.
Yeah, you may.
Tabin and I are out here. Actually, we're all out here. Everybody that's not Zarzeth out here truly,
Zarzith does not care.
Zarzith
truly is
just gone.
perceiving.
Yeah, I need to make sure that ensure about that. I'm gonna double check to see if that is actually something that needs to be figured out in terms of skills with an Eidolon, because that feels a little odd.
About his perception check?
About his
Shouldn't we
perception
share
check being-
perception? Wouldn't that be a
not
thing?
exactly.
Mm.
That's again one of those weird things I don't know.
Yeah.
So, something
Also, I feel like-
Eidolon.
Zarzith would have followed right behind Pandora, so he's right there as well.
And then double check in the big thing, just in case there are skills that did not translate over. I want to make sure that everything is as fair as it could be. Looking at pets, view the skills. Yes, I have missed some things.
Oh,
So, I will fix that super fast. Alright, so let me go to proficiency.
And how do you spell the language Iruxi?
Iruxi.
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 Iruxi. And I'll add that to the personal dictionary because it's trying to correct it as Iraqi.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, yes, I just forgot to get it trained in perception, so that should be 4 higher than it's supposed to be.
Oh, good. Can I re-roll on that?
Nah, it's good.
Okay.
Actually, it probably would have been like 6 more given the level. So 14, decent, but eventually you all do happen to see a different lizard head actually pop up from the tall grass in a more sort of beige attire, sort of a turban-like wrapped around it, and as it does stand, and it does speak back in Draconic. So you may translate back as you please, Pandora, but it's a case. You're not hunters.
Generally speaking, we're not hunting you.
What are you hunting?
We're looking for, what is our quest? What are we looking for?
Materials.
We're hunting for materials.
A gatherer hunter? That seems a bit strange.
Well.
Hunter, gatherer, hunter.
Magician, witch, or so I'm called. Kind of narrows her eyes at Brucht a little bit and then back at the lizardman. Of course, she's translating this quietly in common tongue to Brucht. Asking, what we're doing.
Materials.
What we're hunting.
I suppose I may be able to, You mean no harm?
We mean no harm. Pandora says that very assuredly.
There's a sharp whistle after it sort of sticks a couple fingers in the mouth, and a bit of a more hissing, high-pitcher cry, and you see other heads start popping up here and there, of various shades close to the environment.
Pandora tells them
for the warm environment.
Pandora tells them, everybody, they know we're not a threat. We're fine. Don't. It's fine.
No smash.
No smash. No. He understands that we're looking for materials, and we're not a threat.
And it will. The beige one will sort of come up and sort of stride a little closer. I am Anegneftis. Let me show you to the village. We may have some interesting things to discuss.
Sounds good.
This isn't the same guy we saw first, right?
No, not the brown one. This is the beige one that popped up from the grass.
Pandora lets them all know that he wants us to follow him.
And follow we shall.
Right. Following to the lizard folk
Oh, and also in Draconic, Pandora introduces everybody, including Zarzith. And we've had Senator with us all along. He's just kind of chilling on a horse.
And you are led towards a village. It seems to be, relatively sparse, but mostly because of how it's made up, it seems to be able to be probably picked up at a moment's notice given the tents, simple thatching, and where it is sort of set among the rocks and all that. Some look like semi-permanent structures. They look like they are more likely this is like a good settling area for them. They probably look. This seems like the sort that they would stay in sort of a general area, but cycle through probably however far that they go through in this area. Probably close by. This is central, but eventually you are led forward towards. Oh, I should probably show you a lizard folk first, so you have an idea
Yes.
of their.
And how do you spell Anageftis? Anageftis?
Anikneftis.
Anik-
Anikneftis. Anikneftis.
ANIKNEF
EIS.
EIS. Whew, these spellings.
Anikneftis.
Anikneftis. Anikneftis. Okay.
As I get you an image. Not in the music bot channel.
Ooh. Lizard folk.
Lizard folk. Eventually you are led towards sort of another chieftain sort of kind of hut. And this sort of lizard sort of is looking a little white in the scales, but only in certain patches, and seems to be shifting uncomfortably now and then. But speaks in Draconic out. Visitors, strangers from another land, weird and curious indeed. What brings you out this far?
We are in search of materials to expand our village, our kingdom, our town.
It's not a kingdom.
Soon, maybe.
No.
One day. No?
We need supplies for our village.
We need supplies.
Why? Well, you're looking for like more specialized goods, so stuff like ores and all of that. It's like
Ores. Okay, so
yeah, so stuff you can make trade materials out of, specialized materials.
mhm.
Oh,
And
hunting for a way to move forward. Curious.
Of course, if it's something that you can provide, we'd be happy to do something in return. Nothing's free. Nothing comes free, I know.
No, definitely not. Nothing ever is. But I do not speak for Antarag, but instead it does seem to be that we are trying, in a sense, to more appease Sokolep here. In a sense. Something for you, something for I.
Yes.
You may find a curious, bit of resource far further, but we may have trade of our own that we have given that we take from the land here and there, traversing where we may. There is a beast to the northwest beyond Fertile Field where there is deposits of metal in stone. A creature that does not go there, but is resting there due to the hunting ground nearby. It is a one which is able to leap far and maul viciously.
Pandora's
Yes.
eyes get kind of big. And obviously she's translating this to everybody else.
And so we wish to invoke Perlico's eye upon it for that which it has done.
Repeat that last part, Rocky.
Wish to invoke Perlico's eye upon it.
Perlico's eye. Pandora asks what
What?
this... What is invoking Perlico's eye?
To bring death to the judged. acting with retributive justice.
What has it done?
It has taken many gatherers and hunters and scouts. It is a creature which is able to avoid detection and in of itself is able to leap with surprise even from a standing position.
That perks Pandora up, and she kind of thinks about it for a moment and pulls out the necklace. Does this seem familiar to you? Does this creature bear or have anything similar? Bones adorning
No,
its body?
no, it does not happen to have such a thing. It is a beast as opposed to bird hunters and raiders. But if you held that, then you have taken care of a raiding party that has been of irritance to us these past while.
We also noticed that the gnolls had bones that seemed like tails, and Pandora kind of does a little point at his tail.
Yes. They find great pleasure in dismantling a corpse and taking the bones. They leave nothing of the body behind, except that which they deem ill-suited.
Well, we took care of a group of them on the way here.
That is good.
But it was a small group. I assume that there are probably more.
There are probably more, and maybe not all are ill, but yes, you may find some of our kin, at least not of this village, to be not as well, but we can assure you that we are some of the good. But if you are able to take care of that beast, then you may be able to... I assume you wish... I assume there is no Skitazan among you, but instead you would wish for, I would guess, Kinethos to be behind.
Kinethos to be behind. Eh? What? Hold on.
And there's a pause as they're having to re-step. It's like, since you do not know of our ways, you do not know of who we know. Since you do not wish to sabotage anything that we do here, but instead wish to have things join together on win. Something new from that which has gone for travel. Take care of the beast for us.
Of course.
And we will allow you to have the area in which it dwells, which will have that, along with maybe some trade between us.
Well, that sounds productive, and I think my companions here would agree that this is a good trade-off.
It
Seems to be something we keep doing.
Indeed.
Good relations and good friends make for good hunting parties.
Pandora agrees. I think they all would. We will take care of this beast so that we can have a peaceful understanding and connection as well.
Yes.
The benefits both of our parties, our groups.
Yes. Be very wary. Therova seems to favor the beast itself.
Ferova.
The frenzy. It is a very vicious creature.
Frenzy.
Well, not as much frenzy, but destruction, where for the sake of it. It will hunt not just for eating. It is a beast that will hunt for sport and for the mess of it.
It's a cat. Gotta be a cat.
Have you lost any of your kin to this beast?
Some, yes.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this beast that would help us in our endeavors?
Does it hold favor over a particular element?
No. It is able to leap great distances.
Leaper,
And
hunter, hunts for fun, hunts for food.
It may likely have a very thick hide. Simple spears do not penetrate so easily. It is quick, it jumps far, and it is quiet. You will need to be very wary.
Thank you for this information. Once again, you said that it was northwest, where the deposits
Yes.
of metal and stone.
Near the hunting ground.
Near the hunting ground. I assume it's hunting ground. Is it riddled with corpses, bones?
Oh. Those, furred scavengers make sure that anything left behind is not put to waste.
So the gnolls might dwell there.
The gnolls, as you call them, pick up after it. But you must be going, I assume. You have
yes,
what
yes.
you require, and we will be sure to reward you as such hunters and gatherers wish to do.
Well, we thank you for your service. What's your name? Kind of a pause, waiting for him to introduce himself.
I'm trying to find a good name for him that doesn't sound silly given the translations that are going through. Let's see.
Cornelius Rubin. Oh dear.
Aporipsy.
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 Aporipsy. Well, I suppose we will see you again. Fingers crossed. Pandora looks a little nervous about what she's heard about this beast and turns towards her companions and nods at them. And are we ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Brucked?
My mic is not picking it up, but I am growling.
Grunt.
Grunt. Alright, well, you may make your move along.
Someone else do it. I'm typing shit.
Yes, as I reveal the hex here, so you have an idea where the village is.
The talkative
able-
wizard.
Very, very verbose. Quite the curious one. Now somebody roll me a d6, thank you.
Not it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I got it.
See?
Hey.
Yes. Let's see.
This is good, I hope.
Pretty decent, yes, actually. I will be fixing it up quick though. Get everything that is needed on.
Okay, this overlay looks good. Fantastic. Perfecto.
Alright. And now to move everybody onto the map. Map. It's changing. Go. That should not be on there. Too many of those. Da, 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 ba.
I'm ready for some epic battle music.
Epic battle music.
I'm ready for it. Ambush.
We'll see.
As I can finally get you here. And yeah. There you go. An eye on for those perception checks, yep.
Perception stealth is what I'm going for.
Well, not
No?
perception stealth, perception checks for the looking, not initiative.
Ruck doesn't see shit.
Oh.
Alright, well,
Neither does Pandora.
make your moves on the map. Probably freely where you might be able to or want to go. Pardon me as I...
Is it like a cliff we're looking at here?
That would be a cliff, yes.
How high up?
We will say that this cliff is about 40 feet up.
That's not too bad. Okay.
And
all-
any less movement from Pandora in there? Right, and your question, Fruct.
Does it all seem like scalable? Or is there any parts that look easier to climb or anything?
It looks pretty much all scalable once you do get up to it.
Okay.
However, yes, you get one more movement. However, one last movement, if you please, just to get where you wish.
You said it was about how tall?
About 40 feet. Pretty much to the base of the rock is about where you can get wherever you wish to move at that point.
You guys are gonna start climbing. I think Bruck will hang behind, just kind of make sure we don't get ambushed or something.
Okay. Well. Pardon me as I do this myself here.
So we're deciding to scale it while Vrucht watches our backs.
As you watch your backs. And could I get everybody to enter combat mode and roll me initiative checks?
If we must.
Perception.
Yeah, if we must. You said initiative roll
I think I hit it.
Ooh.
with initiative with perception. You said.
Correct.
Nice.
Nice. Well. Just to make sure that things go the way they are, just because, you know, things may happen along the way. Gotta see this in order, so let's get that clean up, shall we? So, Tapman, you're the one starting us off first.
All right. There's no threat.
There's something there. There's gotta be. We need to try and detect what it could be.
Well,
can.
no, you wouldn't really know, would you?
Oh,
Because this is just a point of order in case things happen and fall, etc.
I gotcha. So we're trying to climb the rock. So I'm assuming this is what we're
Trying to climb the cliffs,
Yeah.
yes.
the cliff is the enemy currently.
Yes.
Okay. So I got 25 feet of movement. Does that include up?
It does not include up. Pretty much you will have to start climbing, and you will have to make athletics checks to climb, and
You have
that
rope?
climbing speed is half.
Can we use items like rope?
Yeah.
You'll need to
That was
try
my
to again secure the rope
'Cause I've got
you're
50.
down at the bottom of the cliff.
Yeah, 50 feet of rope. And there's like trees.
But yeah, you're gonna have to try to sling the rope up to try to snag onto something so you can climb up.
Let's see.
Okay.
So, what will you be doing? How will you be trying to do this? Because if you wanted to do purely climbing, it would be all three of your actions if you wanted to bare hand climb it with an athletics check.
Okay. I have a ranged weapon. It's a sling. I have sling bullets. If I were to tie a couple sling bullets to the or tie the rope to a couple of sling bullets and fling that up there.
Given
Fine.
how a sling works and the rope thereof, it would get into a tangled net, so you cannot sling rope up to secure.
I was hoping physics wouldn't apply here. But
Physics
alright.
kind of applies. Generally, what you want is you would want a grappling hook of some form.
I don't think.
I know someone who has a grappling hook of some form.
Me.
And you're watching right now. Well,
I mean, I can hand it over.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Too bad
I'm gonna-
Arako isn't here because they have a grappling gun.
Yep.
Zarzeth can keep watch while Vruck, when he gets to
So
his
roll athletics to climb, essentially.
Pretty much athletics to climb. We'll see if you can
Okay.
climb up to you. Yeah, you don't even. Well, I guess since it's off the first one, you don't even make it up the first little leg of it. So
Oh, no.
yeah, instead you will get part of the way up. You will fall on your butt
No.
for 5 damage.
Oh, damn it. Oh, no.
Because
Oh,
that's
dear.
a hard fall without having rope to slide yourself down.
Kendra
onto.
goes to help him to his feet.
But
Dusts
that
him off.
would be your turn, pretty much.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm looking. Okay, so you can use warp step to burrow, climb, fly, or swim instead of stride if you have the corresponding movement type.
You do not have the corresponding movement type.
Shit. So warp
'Cause you
step
only have a
would not
land
work.
speed. Warp step gives you a better base speed at present, so it's pretty much you do not have a climb speed for that to apply to.
Okay,
You're in
and
the same situation.
having I'm gonna have to roll athletics because if I try to do a rope or try and like there's no way unless it has a hook on it that it's gonna be useful. So
Correct.
Oh, my athletics is 0. What about acrobatics? Can she like
You cannot tumble up. I'm sorry.
Come on, I want to be Sonic and tumble upwards. Athletic.
No.
Oh god, this is gonna be awful.
You are not Hedgehog. However,
Oh.
given your base speed, you are actually able to get to the top of the cliff. Well, actually, yeah, given your speed, you actually do have, like, a bit more nimbleness to yourself, so you are able to get to the top of the cliff.
She climbs like a cat and gets to the top, and then puts her hands on her hips like in a superhero mode, like pose.
Yep. Can you give me a perception check once you're up at the top here?
Oh, fuck.
Boy.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh man. Okay. This is okay. I hope.
Well. As you climb up, you're looking down Victory, and you turn around.
Oh. Oh. Guys, I need you to get your asses up here quickly.
You
Rope.
see it, and it is the end of your turn.
Oh.
You get a rope down?
Oh. I couldn't do that. While
Nope,
I'm up
that would have
there.
been on your next turn.
Ugh.
Ugh.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I don't like when he does that.
This will be fun. Yes, so you just hear, this would be the sequence of events, just like, I'm up.
Superhero pose.
You
And-
hear, I'm up, uh-oh. And then you hear a roar as this thing pounces at you. Pandora, can you give me right quick, what is your give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
As this thing is pouncing directly at you.
Ugh.
Well, would you look at that? This creature pounces to try to push you with its pounce, and instead will pounce off instead over you. You duck under it. Vrucht, can you give me a fortitude save as well? As there is now a big cat falling towards you, towards the ground.
Is that fortitude?
Fortitude, yes.
Hell yeah.
20, so it will get in your space. I will be moved. You will get shoved a little bit, at least. You will take the strike, though,
Oh.
as it is coming down with a claw. You will get hit for 10 damage. And, well, as there is something to be had, you will
I'm
be
sorry,
taking...
is it plus 13 to its hit?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh dear.
What the fuck?
Big bad.
It's a big nasty. But, however, in the falling of it... pardon. That should... Let me just do that differently there, so I should not have selected you on there. So, 46. Ah, cool, same number. So, you will take half because this is a large creature falling on top of you.
So Vark takes half the damage.
Half the damage, and the creature, in its overzealous movement, does happen to take the full impact.
Oof.
But now there is Big Cat, and that is all that it would have done to... It would have had the strike there, would have fallen, taken the damage, then it would have needed to get itself back up. So that is its turn.
Clumsy kitty.
Okay.
Pandora's a more swift kitty.
Alright.
How come it doesn't show at the top? Because usually it'll show the
Yeah,
icon.
I think because it was hidden before. One sec, let me just hide it. Unhide. Let's see. Count.
Because
I
it's nice to see
will-
at the top,
one
like who's in order.
Reset all. Oh, it doesn't show you the combat tracker. You'll need to click the carousel at the bottom left.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Do you see the tiger on there?
No.
No.
Okay, it's being a butt. So I will. The NPCs. We need settings. How do I? 1 second. I need to go here. Settings. You know what? I will move from combat, add to combat. It had a 21 initiative. That's fine enough. It's in the same spot. Good enough. There it is. Ruck, to your turn. You have been pounced and clawed by a kitty.
Yeah. I'm gonna do what Ruck does and scream in the thing's face to accomplish two things. First, we're gonna do an intimidation check on it.
Yep.
Something tells me, yeah, it
Did
doesn't matter.
not for that creature, no.
Okay, that's fine. Because the other thing he does when he gets angry and screaming is Ruck rages.
Rux rages.
The beast is unfazed.
And it's wailing time.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That will definitely hit, yes. Dealing 8 damage. It is now presently injured, especially after that fall. Tapman, big kitty.
Okay. I feel like I want to move into flank for Zarzeth.
Well, Zarzeth's flank would be here, but you should
Here.
not. You can't move through an enemy space.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, it was
You would
a
have to
fine
5,
plot.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, it would be 25 to get there, but if you wanted to flank for Rukt, it would be only 15 to get the opposite side to do that.
Yeah. That's gonna be the big boom anyway, and that'll get a bless face for Zarzeth.
Nice.
And it will. Bada bang.
And that'll do.
Pandora went from screwed to in a very advantageous position.
It was hilarious. Can you imagine that in, like, you know, a comic or some sort of animated
I was
system?
picturing it, yeah.
It's just like, yeah, look at me, I'm at the top, look at me.
Oh shit! And then ducks while
Jump,
it jumps at
duck.
her. Woo! My god,
Hilarious stuff.
I love it. Okay,
Right, but yes, Pandora, it is yours.
obviously.
Yep.
Do. Act together.
Alright, how many actions are you devoting for Act Together?
Two actions and so two actions for Zarzeth and one strike. Wait.
2 actions for Zarzeth would be 2 strikes.
Okay, or
Or you could do 2 actions to make yourself cast a spell, and then Zarzeth gets a free strike.
what does Bless do again? Let me see. Hold on.
Bless gives a +1 to attack rolls.
Good. Okay, that works. So Pandora is going to magic missile the fuck out of him.
Magic missile, okay. Alright, and that means you get to press that damage button twice. 3 and 2. So, damage. And then Zarzeth gets to make a strike.
Alright, Zarzar. Tail swipe him. Skadoosh.
That is good
Damn.
damage, roll damage. That is
Damn.
11 damage. Now remember, the tail swipe I think is actually not the
It's not
the
the
more
What?
damaging one of the two.
What?
I'm double checking though.
Oh, I thought it was.
I'm double checking. Oh wait, you have tails and wings, so yes, the tail is the more damaging.
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
so.
D8
I feel like we ask this question every combat, and nobody remembers.
every time.
I think it was once before. I know her tail strike's the best, and his tail strike is the best as
Yeah.
far as like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, and then that's it for me, right? That's it.
Yes, I am doing one thing because that should not be slashing. It should be bludgeoning.
The tail strike
Yes.
should be bludgeoning.
Yeah, the tail strike should be bludgeoning. I have fixed that.
Okay. Both of them hit the fuck out of him.
But yeah.
Where's he at? He's
well,
badly
it's not,
injured.
Well, it's not your turn. It's not its turn yet because you did a 2-action act together. That means you got 2 actions for yourself the free action for
Mhm,
Zarzith, which
mhm.
leaves you with 1 action yourself.
Oh, well. Guess I'm gonna blast him again. Hold
Using
on.
a whole spell slot, or you could use Protect Companion to give Zarzith some armor
yes,
class.
yeah, I was actually thinking about that.
Protect Companion, which means
Oh, I put it on. I had him targeted. Oopsie.
that's fine.
Let me
No
recast
worries. It's
Like,
fine.
I'm a
Okay.
barbarian and I like whacking on things, but please don't make it harder.
that.
I think Ruck's HP is showing off for me. It's only showing he's got 11 HP. That can't be right.
No, I'm at 24.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure where that's coming from. That's
Yeah.
Effective 28. It's not
Odd.
up 11 HP. That's my initiative. We can't see each
Oh,
other's
that's
HP.
initiative.
Yeah, that's initiative.
Okay, that
Yeah,
makes more sense.
Yes.
I almost clued a little bit.
Yeah, no, I have stopped you from seeing each other's health in general, so you can more communication is like you can hover over them as like okay injures, so you see sort of not having to game the numbers. But now it is Tiger turn.
When you
Tiger
can,
turn, not too pleased. Yes.
when you can post the full image of said tiger.
All right.
Tiger.
Fun. Tigray. It is technically a hillbounder, but I am using the tiger as the stats.
Gotcha.
Tigers actually can't jump over hills, so really my immersion range.
Actually.
It is a tiger base. That is all I have to say. So, as I grab the image itself here.
The based tiger, it has good thoughts on economics.
No. I just happen to use the tiger
might.
as the statistics,
Hmm.
the token thing, but it's got a bit more sort of developed back legs and a thicker tail to be able to make those big leaps, and not have a issue with it. But El Tigre, not exactly too pleased, so it will just double checking any funny abilities it has. Nope.
Funny kitty and your funny abilities. Somebody just like, I don't know, find something fluffy and see if it'll throw it and see if it'll chase it.
This is easy for you to say 40 feet up away from
Yeah.
the thing.
Roll
Yes.
up your rope.
This is
Toss
about
it
to be
down.
the third creature that's going to have me in its mouth.
Oh no. Pandora can leap down. She got warp step. That would help getting back down, yes?
It doesn't technically
She could
warp
tumble.
you. Warp step increases your movement speed. So pretty
Okay.
much getting down is a lot easier than getting up.
Yeah. She could land on her feet like a cat, yeah?
Oh, you'll need to do acrobatics to make the damage feel less, but you
Okay.
are not exactly a catfall kind of person.
Okay.
So that'll still hurt. You're still going to be jumping down 40 feet.
She had cat-like reflexes
Increasing
for a
your
moment.
increasing your speed into the ground may not be
Touche.
the best plan.
Touche.
Okay, so not too pleased with the tail swipe, so there will be a claw attack towards Zarzith.
Oh.
Oh.
Pandora. Ow.
Yep.
Ow.
Yep, that is technically 30 damage.
That's not
What you
good.
There is a life block reaction which allows you to reduce that triggering damage by 10, if you would like.
So what do I need to do?
Pretty much life block is the reaction, this.
Okay.
So pretty much instead of 30 damage, it would be 20.
Okay,
However,
yeah.
you take
let's do
5 damage in the process. So,
Let's do that. Yeah.
so you take 5. So now it is 20 damage. After that, that would soak over. So now you are taking 20 off of that. So you are
3.
still up. Big swipe,
4.
and then it will.
Yeah. It's a lot of damage.
Big swipe. It's a lot of damage, but you're still in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will try to bite at Rukt. Rukt will be bit for 11. And you are grabbed.
Damn it.
Oh, always getting grabbed.
I'm always getting in these things' mouths. Like, what the fuck?
mouths, limbs.
So he's got him in his claw, or?
Mouth.
Oh, mouth. Oh, no.
It bite. And now it will wrestle. Which means this tiger will attempt a claw strike at its third map. And miss. You do not get knocked prone.
Good.
That is its turn.
Lord have
So
mercy.
You are grabbed, flat-footed, and immobilized.
What do I have to do to get out of? Oh, hang on.
It is an athletics check to try to get out of the grab. Either that or you just hit this thing until it drops you.
If
Albeit,
I do hit, then
let's see, I'm just double checking. You are taking a -2 penalty to AC. You are not making any anything with the manipulate action. Does a strike have the manipulate action?
I don't see that it does.
I will double check. Strike. A strike. 1 second.
I mean, I know when I have been in other things' mouths before, I have hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yes. So you can just whack it if you want.
Okay, and is trying to get out of its grasp an action?
It would also be an action to try to escape. Yes.
Honestly, fine. I'm gonna do that. You said it's athletics?
Athletics to try to get out of it.
Fine.
21 versus the effect. Yeah, you are able to get out of that, so you are no longer grabbed.
Okay, next I am going to, now they can actually move around, pop one of these potions.
Seven healing.
There we go, that's pretty good. And now I'm gonna fucking whack this thing.
Whack. That'll
Okay.
hit. Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
13 damage. This thing is near death.
And that's my turn.
Beeman.
Catman,
Catman time.
finish him.
All right. So do I go for the finish off, or do I try and keep us alive?
Try to
I
finish
see.
him off. Finish him. Pandora
Okay.
from 40 feet up.
Finish him, coughing blood.
You got this.
Is the moonbeam, is that the 1d8?
Let's see. The moonbeam is the
1d6 with heightened.
it's the one. Well, 1d6 is the extra damage. It does 1d6.
Okay.
But it's 2 actions to cast that. You also do have. Double checking if anything else you got might do. Yeah. At present, yeah, that's the one that does that d6. That does fire damage. So.
Yeah, I would say
Want to do
that'd be
that?
my best bet.
Yep. All right, then press the attack button for that. Would you like to re-roll that?
I'm already on it.
21
Oh,
will
yeah.
hit exactly.
And we're rolling damage.
Rolling damage,
Halo.
that is 6 fire damage. And fun fact, you could cast heal because Zarzith is next to you, and a 1-action heal is reach
I
touch.
had considered that. All right, here we go.
And the healing. Pandora heals. 6.
Thanks. Woo.
Hooray for not dying.
Hooray for not dying.
All right.
Finish him.
Okay. I don't know why your turn is just, it's just doop, 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 doop. Anyway, so to finish him off. Oh god.
I was about to say, You could, if I may,
Mhm.
probably your best bet is an act together. You cast Magic Missile with all 3 actions, and then Zarzith gets a free Zarzith gets a free strike in case the Magic Missiles do not work.
Mhm.
Magic
So-
missile's free damage.
Act
Magic Missile is free
together.
damage.
Magic missile for
Yep.
3 of them.
3 because each action used
Pew, pew,
does
pew.
3. 4, 2, 4. So we have 4, 2.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, it didn't have that much left, did it? Yeah, and then the 4th one will just pow, pow, pow.
If I have that one action left, Zarzith is just gonna whack him with his
Zarz's
tail
gonna
for
swipe
good
the
measure.
body.
Zarzith goes whack. Doesn't matter. But
All
that
right, this
does.
thing's not humanoid.
This thing is not humanoid. I
It's
assume
getting
that.
skinned.
This is just for the hell of it. Oh, he misses.
Arako will be very upset if we don't bring back something.
Yes, we have to skin it.
If you don't bring back something, yes.
Is your nature good, Tapman?
Nature or
Mine's
survival.
+7.
You said 7? Okay, then you should do
Yep.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna try my nature. See if it goes better.
So we're rolling this for.
We're skinning the cat.
Getting the Hillbounder.
That
Oh,
is. Buck tries to do it with one of his neck splitters and just cuts off a toe.
Pandora needs
Okay.
to hop down.
yeah. Well, you can take your time
Mm-hmm.
to climb back down.
Okay, she does so because she's still kind of badly
Yeah.
injured.
All right. So for the one who made the better check of it, Hackman, and for the assistances after, I will add to your inventory. I will add something to your inventory specifically.
Okay.
That would be. All right.
Ooh. Excuse me.
You're good.
Pandora weirdly got drunk off of getting that image.
I got drunk off power. Those magic missiles are intoxicating.
Aw. Aw.
What is it? What is it?
It is a butchered Hillbounder pelt,
Nice.
which
It's better
I
than
fully
nothing.
have earned, but not quite. But
Can we take something, well, apart from what Chapman just received, to as proof
Yeah.
for?
Take like a paw or something.
Well, pretty much that is what is the pull
Okay.
from it. Given
Okay.
your roles all together, you have to be very sure when someone's doing something and you all do the same thing, your failures stack onto someone else's success.
Okay, so what is it that Chapman received again?
A butcher.
butchered Hillbounder pelt.
All right. Second, supposed to-
And I guess since Arako is here, Rukt bends down to the corpse, dips some fingers in blood, and just wipes it on his face.
There you go. It now has a description and it has a nice little image too.
In honor. Pandora watches Brucht, looks down at the corpse,
Nice description.
does
Well
the
done.
same. Does the same. Swipes some blood on, like, across her cheeks.
All right, heals all around. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
26, that'll be 2d8 to whichever target you're trying to do. Actually, it's 4d8 because that's higher. You got the big one.
Okay. That was on Pandora.
Alright, roll 4d8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And that's 20.
20 healing. Well, that's
Yay.
Pandora back to full.
Yay! Thank you, Tapman.
That's 20, which is 2d8.
You
For
get 10.
9
Or 9.
healing. At least a little bit better.
Yay.
So
Okay, let's see. What
Yeah, I'm totally good now.
pretty much, yeah, you can get that out from there. But that is what you get from there. I will end the encounter.
Before we go, seeing that Pandora does it, Ruck looks over to Tapman. Tapman, do you want some? And is just holding out his fingers that have blood still dripping on from them.
I step forward and I just hold my face up and nod.
And just give him a little streak down his side of his head.
All right. You may start your way back.
Okay.
Are we gonna beeline it the same way?
Yeah, just head right back.
Yeah.
Although no, we should no, we have to go back to the yeah, but let's go down and explore this tile.
That's
Because we
what
need
I'm
the
thinking,
materials, yes? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you were given the note here, so, 1 second. Orbs. You were given the resource essentially here, so you're fine with this.
okay.
Try to shift things around. And you will go there for the next day, and that will be an explored hex. So,
Then we can go back to the
You-
town.
yep, the village. As I pull up the funny thing
So-
to see exactly.
I probably asked this already. So each day, we go back up just to one hero point. I'm
Well,
assuming.
not each day. Pretty much each
Each
session.
hour.
Okay, I thought I
is-
was at
is one.
2. Did I? I don't think I rolled a
I
hero
believe
point.
You did have a
I did.
reroll at
I
some
did. I
point
did.
that didn't.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah. You forgot to say specifically reroll using hero points.
Yeah.
You did reroll take better,
Gotcha.
which is a different fortune effect. But I need to check to see exactly what I'm looking at here in terms of what you might be gifted.
Is the name of these guys' species just lizard folk?
They are specifically lizard folk, yes.
Okay. For once, Ruck's very generic naming schemes will not be offensive.
Apodipsy. Apodipsy.
Operipsy.
Operette?
Operipsy.
Operipsy. Operipsy. Apodipsy.
Operipsy.
Mad disrespect. They're just like, get out. Get out.
But eventually you do get back
Okay.
to the village. Lizard folk village. You return and I see successful given your markings. I believe that. Oh.
Does he notice all the blood on their faces?
Yeah, it's like Perlica would approve. Perlica would approve as well as Sokolem.
Pandora just looks proud.
Well, you did assist us, and you have free reign to get towards those ores that the beast laid. But I assume that given where you are coming from, I will gift you I will gift upon you some Neora.
Neo?
And Neora.
Nea ora.
Which you hear in the literal translation as new tail. Which is a bit strange.
Head tilt.
And he will beckon someone over.
Wait,
And
do these
they-
guys regrow their tails? Sorry.
some can regrow their tails. But it looks to be like a very sticky, viscous oil in a jar.
Pandora will step forward.
Did this motherfucker just give us snake oil?
It is now in the loot box.
Yeah.
Such wounds can be strange, and Neaora does assist with mending those wounds.
Okay. Pandora takes it.
Sticky. Fast healing 3. 4 rounds. Tank supplies.
Pandora takes it from him, but then who would this be best for?
Rough.
Well, you can have a look in the loot box.
Yeah, I'm looking now. I think it's totally...
It's tank supplies for sure.
Yeah.
It's sustained healing for like 8 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like that. Alright, I'll grab it.
Yeah, support. Yeah, Pandora takes it
4 rounds,
from him and
pretty much.
gives it to
4 rounds.
So it's pretty much like described as like snake oil.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you wish from us?
You mentioned trade. What do you have on offer?
We have many things that we gather here from the savannas. We hunt many things and find many things to gather. We have hides, which we turn. We have cloths, which we make. And now and then we do have ores, which we put together. We are still trying to get ourselves to finer, but finding good hands for fine work is a bit tough.
So you
So
two
we
have
make
a
do.
need for skill.
Do we have people that can, like, from the town that we can just, like, send to handle trading and everything?
Let's see,
Pretty
who's-
much there is some like general passive stuff from having once you finish this level, there will be trade routes available. Pretty much it's like a kingdom phase thing that can start happening.
Okay.
That you can have trade stuff from trading available. So from the previous week, there was a trade route established with the Leshy, so you can start getting general supplies from the Leshy.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we don't have to work out the finer details.
Yeah, I was gonna put in party logistics, like the lizard folk, the Leshy, what we can trade between them.
Mhm.
Okay.
The Leshy are more specific organic goods, so they do interesting foods, herbs, stuff like that. The lizard folk here seem to be more crafted goods, textiles, leathers, some basic metalwork.
Lizard folk, hides, claws, basic metalwork, you said.
Mhm.
And the Leshy, more so, they're like... Sorry, repeat that. My ADHD.
Organics,
Raw materials, herbs, food supplies, interesting alchemical and grown materials. So they're more woods, herbs, foods,
Okay.
raw
We got that
materials.
long bottom.
Okay, I've got that typed out. I'll put it in our party logistics trade route. We can continue, by the way, while I'm doing this.
Right, yes, so someone may start on the move along, given that you can start travel, probably. After you spend maybe the evening with them learning a few
Mhm,
things, I will give you the funny lore sheet as we get the the lizard folk deities.
Yeah, because he was mentioning a lot of names.
A lot of names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I've
so
probably
I will-
horribly misspelled in this document. I try my best.
Yes, that's entirely fine. They have weird names for weird reasons.
There we go. Trade routes, lizard hinds, cloths, basic metalwork, raw materials. Okay, cool.
Are we gonna explore on the way back?
You have
Or just
anything that
beeline
is
it?
like I think you can beeline it back
I think
pretty
we should,
easily given
We should probably
given
beeline
what
it.
you have.
Yeah. So we have what we need for the tip the
Spice,
scales.
yes.
Okay, perfect. Spend the evening, have a few drinks, learn their lore, beeline it back.
Yep. As I am nearly done copying over all of their deity names and the monikers. And I will be... There it is. Here we go. It's supposed to be these ones. Okay, so these are the symbols and names of the deities for... Oh, hold on. Let me edit that. So we'll do I will do this first, followed by that, so we don't get that mixed up. There you go.
Okay. Oh, oop.
Oop.
Oop. Okay. Got it in the dock.
Okay, beelining it back home, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. At current
Don't
date.
forget to max your HP if it's not.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm good. I didn't die, so or Pandora didn't die, so Zarzith gets to hang.
That you do. Okay, so
Onward to
well, turning that quest in, I assume.
Tornado.
Back to Trinado. Well,
They're still covered in
Trinado
blood.
gave you the quest. Yeah, I guess Trinado gave you the quest initially, but you need whoever gave you the quest from
Estrita.
town to get. Yes.
Okay.
Estrita gave you that specifically. Oh, so as I get the next bit of music changed again as we are back in town. There we go. So going back to Estrita, you're able to tell them of the, compliments thereof. It's like, oh, someone with a little bit of craft to go back behind, and they would likely know where some things are. Good, we can definitely figure out a good way to get a trade shop set up, so you may have some better goods to pick up and between. Let's see, so we already
Yay.
had... Did that. Let me pass along some items for your reward. Just a couple things here. We have a set of elemental ammunition, which you would have known before because what you've been put in there, as well as I'm going to put this in here, but I will be hiding it momentarily. Give me a second. I need to mystify this. How do I mystify? There's the mystify. There we are. An unusual object. And I will change the name of what the unusual object is. There we go.
Split geode.
A split geode. And then, of course, funds are given in the terms of 25 gold. I will now distribute the coins between everyone here and allow coin type conversion. Well, of course, Araka will get their share, so. Coins have been distributed. Everybody getting 6 gold, 2 silver, and 5 copper pieces each.
Yay.
I will be needing a... It is a common, but that does mean that I need to figure out... A-level thing. A... Trying to find the word for it. Level based. Here we go. Alright. But to discern what it is, I will need an Arcana or a Nature check to understand what this might be. Oh, there goes Pandora with a 23. The item has been identified.
It's a rock.
It is a Trinity Geode.
What?
Trinity geode.
The crystal chamber within this split geode is divided into 3 lobes of equal size. You can affix this geode to armor or weapon, and when you cast an earth spell by activating the geode, it does something. It allows you to pretty much cast Scatter Scree from it, and then something extra happens. However, you need to be able to cast a spell to use this item. So this could go to either of the casters.
In the same energy that Patrick asks if mayonnaise is an instrument, Bruck asks if rage is a spell.
No, rage is a feature. But this is a spell heart. It is a curious thing that you can affix to weapons and armor to have interesting bonuses. But you can hold on to that and determine between y'all two. Well, I guess between you two, you can decide who wants to have that.
It sounds to me like so it can be cast on armor. It can be cast on armor or weapon, or it has to be put into armor or weapon.
It can be affixed to armor or weapons.
And then,
but you have to cast a spell. You pretty much cast Scatter Scree, which is a
If you affix to armor, it would be resistance to physical damage. If you affix to weapon, after you cast additional 1d4.
Okay,
pretty
and
much
then the bludgeoning is you invoke a jumble of rocks in the air, scattering rocks, deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier to creatures in the area with a basic reflex save.
I feel like this is up your alley. I don't wear armor, and I barely swing at anybody. So this is your
stuff. Pandora's planning to get a new weapon at the trade shop, so this would be perfect.
There you go.
All right.
Yes, this is your stuff for sure.
That could do so pretty well, yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm gonna hang on to the ammunition for.
Well, it can just stay in the loot box.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Well,
yeah, I got an for it.
Yeah, you got your thing, but there's more loot later. But I think, I think you still have, what is it? It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days until you can. I guess we could call that a little bit of downtime, actually. Before the next session, because trying to get out to where you need to next might be might take a bit longer than that, and
Okay.
don't want to miss a council session. So, y'all
Yeah.
have downtime as you please.
Okay, so
Okay. I have
between
questions.
yeah, it's also I have questions as well. You go
Yes.
first, Beeman.
What are our options as far as espionage? Can I send spies into this other camp and find out how they're doing things without them knowing?
That would be definitely a role for information gathering, and I guess what would that be in terms of? Let me pull up the kingdom sheet to see if we've got anything there specifically. Skills.
And that ends the
You
session,
are
right?
not trained in intrigue, so them noticing might be a bit more high than you expect. Unless
It's part of my role in
it's part of your role, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be as part. Well, again, it's a kingdom skill issue in that, so it's part of your role. So I guess in that downtime, you can, as I pull open your own sheet to see if you can negotiate some things. Again, you can attempt to send spies to see what's going on there, but whether it happens or not, you do not know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend my downtime on something with a low probability of success.
Hmm.
Everything has a low probability of success when there's a dice roll involved.
That's a fact. What?
Put that on a
Um,
t-shirt.
Priorities.
So, when will we have the trade shop?
The trade shop will be at the end of the next council.
And
meeting, so.
then replacing the cantrip.
You can replace the cantrip with your downtime.
Today? Now?
with your downtime, quote
Okay.
unquote, that
Okay,
until the next
gotcha.
council session.
Well, you know what I'm
So.
going for, so.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly.
Produce flame to replace message.
Yes, so I will delete the message and
Get out of
add,
here.
add in produce flame.
I'm gonna
And
enjoy that
add
one.
Produce. Bada bing.
And we already changed
bada-
it to blue, didn't we?
I'd have to re-edit that, but
Okay.
that's relatively easy. I can do that next time. So I will have that in my notes for later.
I can't wait for the wombo combo with True Strike.
Yeah.
I'll finally be able to utilize that. And that ends the session, yes, so...
That would essentially be it. You can tick down the
Did you get your
recording as
questions
you
in?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was just asking about the trade shop, and then we had, Rocky and I had talked on downtime about changing out a couple things, so...
Yeah.